back to the channel. My name is Maha, and this channel is geared a lot towards this Infinity 3.7 Q50 build we currently got on the channel, as well as our 1966 Mustang Coupe with a 289 3-speed manual. So if you're into any of those two type of cars, or cars in general, man, go ahead, hit that subscription button. Go check out my previous videos before you look at this one. But yeah, man, so this video was highly requested from my past couple videos. I had a few people ask me the same question. As you can tell by the title, is the 3.7 Q50 specifically still worth it in 2023? But yeah, man, so I'm going to start off with the good first. So why you should get this car, specific 3.7 VQ Q50 in 2023. Starting off with number one is, of course, reliability, man. You can't go wrong with the VQ37. It's still found. It's the same motor found in the 370Z and the G37s. The VQ platform is very well known in the car community. Some people talk negative about it, but for the most part, these cars are very reliable in the long run. As long as you take care of it, you do your regular maintenance, it'll take care of you. I can't really say the same thing about the VR30, but I never really had a VR30. I got this for a specific reason. But yeah, reliability, these cars, as long as you take care of it, you get a good one too. Always, make sure you get a decent condition one. Mine one specifically, I had about 85,000 miles on it, but I had, my friend, very good close friend that works at the dealership. He's the one that actually knew that I was looking for this car, and he told me about it. And he told me, the Carfax is very well kept. Everything was done by the dealer all the way up to the date of the day I bought it. So yeah, man, just do your research. Again, research. Like I say in all my videos, make sure you do your research and see what you are getting yourself into before you get into it. Don't just hop in there and then get mad when you get either a lemon or a car that wasn't taken care of in its previous life. But yeah, man, so again, number one, reliability is a reason why you should get the car. By my previous content, you pretty much could say I could recommend it, but I'm just gonna give you a couple of reasons why you specifically should still buy it in 2023, and some reasons why you specifically shouldn't buy it in 2023. All right, and so I'm gonna start off with the good first. So why you should get this car, specific 3.7 VQ Q50 in 2023. Starting off with number one is, of course, reliability, man. You can't go wrong with the VQ37. It's still found. It's the same motor found in the 370Z and the G37s. The VQ platform is very well known in the car community. Some people talk negative about it, but for the most part, these cars are very reliable in the long run. As long as you take care of it, you do your regular maintenance, it'll take care of you. I can't really say the same thing about the VR30, but I never really had a VR30. I got this for a specific reason. But yeah, reliability, these cars, as long as you take care of it, you get a good one too. Always, make sure you get a decent condition one. Mine one specifically, I had about 85,000 miles on it, but I had, my friend, very good close friend that works at the dealership. He's the one that actually knew that I was looking for this car, and he told me about it. And he told me, the Carfax is very well kept. Everything was done by the dealer all the way up to the date of the day I bought it. So yeah, man, just do your research. Again, research. Like I say in all my videos, make sure you do your research and see what you are getting yourself into before you get into it. Don't just hop in there and then get mad when you get either a lemon or a car that wasn't taken care of in its previous life. Second reason why you should get this particular car is the look, man. At the end of the day, they did do the 3.0 T starting in 2016, but same damn body style. It's the same exact body style as this one. No, 2018s is when they changed the body style of these. but you know, it's not very minimal differences. You know, slight differences on the front bumper, slight differences on the rear bumper, but all parts are interchangeable. If you want to buy this one, save the money, and you could upgrade the parts later on to the, you know, the newer body style. Everything is basically plug and play with these cars. Everything is interchangeable. Infiniti and Nissan made it very easy for you to swap parts from the newer Infinities if you so desire to do it. The look how aggressive, look how nice it looks. Show car status, you know, it looks very, very aggressive depending on how you do the modifications. I kind of, you know, was going for a performance, aggressive type look, stance, you know, overall modifications of the car. Third reason why I think you should get it in 2023 still. Let me slow down my speaking a little bit. Still off a little caffeine from the gym, but yeah, man. You know, reason number 3 why you should get it still is the performance. Not gonna lie, it's not gonna be the fastest thing in the world, but in my opinion, it's gonna be the but in my opinion, it's still the, you know, it's hard, it's heavy, it's fast enough for a daily. Let's put it in simple terms. It's fast enough for a daily. But again, to each their own. Some people want 800 horsepower for a daily. If you want, you know, if you're chasing numbers, if you're chasing horsepower, do not get this car. If you're not really caring about horsepower, but you want something that's gonna be decently fast, that could get you around town here and there, that has good enough pep, especially with a, you know, just both tones and a tune. You know, this is more than enough for me. I do plan on getting a GTR. I keep saying this in my past couple videos, but I do plan on getting a GTR for the channel. So I'm not really caring about, you know, chasing high horsepower with this particular car. It is my daily, so I need a good enough horsepower for it to get around town, get where I need to go, and you know, get what it needs to be done. So it's more than enough of that. Right now it's about around 300 horsepower right now. I will be getting retuned on E85 pretty soon with bigger injectors, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, you know, it's fast enough for a daily. You know, it's quick. You know, some people might say otherwise, especially the VR30 guys. Like, oh, it's slow. It's a slow VQ. Yeah, it's slow, but you know, it still has that potential. If you really want to go boost, you could throw a single turbo on there, and you're pushing a good amount of power. Just make sure you have the supporting mods, and you're not blowing up anything else in the process. But yeah, man. So performance, it's there. It has that potential if you need it. All right, now let's hop into some reasons why you might not want to buy this car. First reason I would like to go into is technology. It is, you know, these cars, the last year they made it with a VQ 3.7 for the Q50. Was the 2015 Q50. So, you know, 2015, we're in 2023 right now, so I'm gonna be honest with you, the technology is pretty dated in the car. You know, if you're really that one person that wants, you know, all the newest and best technology within the infotainment systems inside the car, don't get this car. But if you could live with, you know, as long as you get navigation or whatever, you can still connect your phone. But they do have, you know, the upgrades, you know, that you could do. The little, you know, plug and play. Was it the Apple CarPlay? You could do the Tesla screen if you want. You know, if you tune all that stuff, you can run your tune through those screens so you can see everything. But you know, it still has options, but from the box, from the dealer, when you buy the car, you know, it's not going to be as technology advanced as some of these other cars. But again, you can't blame it. It's a 2015. In 2015, it wasn't really that many cars that had crazy BMWs, bro. What's with y'all on BMWs is popping? Yo, anyway. But you know, the technology-wise, you know, if you're really heavy, that's really a deal breaker for you. Then don't even bother looking at this car unless you want a newer one. I believe the newer ones have, you know, the Apple CarPlay. They have a bunch of other packages that you can get. Again, do your research, see what, you know, is out there. But I believe they start to slowly update these cars. But again, man, for this particular car, 3.7 2015, do not expect anything crazy regarding technology. And again, another reason why you shouldn't get this car, you particularly, if you want high horsepower from the box, if you're expecting to do full bolt-ons on this car, E85, and push over 400 or 500 horsepower, do not get this car. I'm being straight up. Do not get this car. Max you'll probably see from a full bolt-on to E85 on this car. Depending if you do like everything possible, you might reach 350. 360 maybe, but 400 you're not touching 400 unless you go forced induction, either supercharger, turbo, turbo kit, or you start building the car itself, building the motor itself. But again, for this, where I live here, traffic is getting ridiculous, so there's no really need to be having 500 horsepower right now on a daily, specifically for me. Again, some people might want that 500 horsepower for the day so you can be gapping people all the time. And if that's you, do not get this car. Straight up, point blank. But yeah, these cars. But again, the car. A lot of people talk bad about these cars, but they push enough. They hold up there, man. Especially at top end. Not so much torque. Top end from a dead stop, from a dig, these cars are horrible. But once it starts to pull that power, that top end power, that's where these 3.7s really start to shine. So, roll races, yep. But from a dig, do not run these cars from a dig. I'm telling you straight up, do not run. But yeah, man. So, that's gonna be the reason why you shouldn't get the car. But again, man, overall, everyone's gonna have their personal taste. So, really look through those reasons. Being straight up with you on this video. So, if you just want a nice clean daily, that sounds a lot better than the VR30. And overall, reliable, decent daily, that's gonna get you and won't strand you anywhere. Go ahead and get it. But if you're looking for those other things, high horsepower from the box, or at least from full bolt-ons, or technology wise, or any of those other things like I mentioned in the previous clips, then don't get it. Look at something else. But again, if you plan on doing all the stuff, do crazy with it, then go ahead, buy it. If you plan on throwing bolt-ons, throw in E85 or turbo kit and all that, car will handle it very well as well. So it's all subjective to what you need and what you want at the end of the day. And also, really quick, let's hop into the shout out for the day. Shout out to Malik D2619. He commented first on my last video, so he's getting a shout out today. Appreciate your comment, dog. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you rocking with the content, man. If y'all want to if y'all want to shout out any of my newer videos, go ahead. Hit that notification bell and drop a comment. Be the first one to comment, and you're gonna get a shout out. I started this pretty new on my past couple videos, so I want to help y'all out, man. Get back to my supporters, man. Yeah, man. So that's just my quick little video of why I personally think overall you should get this 3.7 2015 Q50. Just look at it, man. Look at it. How the sun is in it right now. We're in a nice little overcast end of the day. I just got out of the gym. Let me know how y'all liking this new quality. I just got a new lens for my DSLR camera, so I'm testing it out on this video. Apologize if it's a little shaky. It doesn't have any stabilization on this lens, but the camera itself has some type of in-body stabilization, so I'm trying to keep it as stable as I can. But again, man, thank y'all for watching. My name is Maha. This is my 3.7 Q50 build. Update soon will be coming on the Mustang. I'm gonna head to the shop within this week here and see what's the progress on it. Get a little update video for y'all. But yeah, man. Again, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications. You get notified every time I post a video, and so you can get a shout out. With that being said, my name is Maha, and I'm out, man. Peace.